Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We from group 9 will present about the behavior issue for upward and downward communication in the organisation. This is our team member, me, Hassan Razwan Hasim Hanisan. Number 2 is Syuib, Muhammad Syuib, and number 3 Muhammad Firdaus. Alright, this is the overview in our slide. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Now I will explain about the introduction of for upward and downward communication. So, what is the communication? Number 1, communication is the exchange of the information, ideas and feedback in our company. Number 2, good communication can improve teamwork, productivity and decision making. Number 3, there have two types of communication. Number 1 is upward communication, employees to management. In upward communication, the employees get the opportunity to express their idea and give feedback to the management. In downward communication, downward communication, management to employees, the management will give the direct instruction to the employees. Then, problem caused by poor communications. Number 1, misunderstanding. Number 2, low employee engagement. Number 3, job satisfaction. Number 4, poor decision making. Number 5, reduced productivity. Then, the purpose of this report is identify, analysis and recommendation for improvements. Next, moving to the next slide.
Thank you, Hassa. Now I will continue with the objective of our presentation. There are four main objectives. The first objective is to understand the importance of effective organizational communications. Effective communication play an important role in ensuring that information, instruction, and expectation are clearly delivered between management and employees. When communication is effective, employees can better understand their roles and responsibilities and work toward the same organizational goals. It's also helped to reduce misunderstanding, prevent some errors, and improve productivity. For example, when a supervisor clearly communicates a task, including the requirements and deadlines, employee will have a better understanding of what needs to be done and can complete the task accurately and on time. The second objective is to explain the role of upward and downward communication. Downward communication allows a manager to deliver instructions, policies, and organizational goals to employee, while upward communication allows employee to provide feedback, report issue, and share suggestions with management. Both communication flow are important because they support effective decision making, improve coordination, and strengthen collaboration within the organization. For example, employee can report safety concerns or operational problem to their supervisor, and management can respond by providing solutions or introducing the new procedures to address the issues. The third objective is to identify the causes and impact of poor communication flow. Poor upward and downward communication can occur when information is unclear, feedback is limited, or messages are not properly delivered between management and employees. This communication problem can lead to misunderstanding, reduces productivity, poor decision making, and lower employee morale. For example, when managers provide unclear instructions, employees may misunderstand their tasks and complete the work incorrectly, which can affect the overall performance of the organization. The final objective is to recommend ways to improve communication effectiveness within the organization. This objective focuses on identifying suitable approaches to overcome communication barriers and improve the flow of information between management and employees. Effective communication practices can help create better coordination, clearer understanding, and stronger collaboration within the workplace. For example, improving the way information is delivered between supervisor and employees can help ensure that tasks, expectation, and workplace issues are communicated more effectively. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Hi everyone, today we are diving into an aspect of workplace dynamics. It's a vertical communication. So in this vertical communication, it have two things, upward and downward communication. So when information flows poorly between ground staff and upper management, it will create a massive organizational behaviors issues. So today we will look at the four primary causes behind these breakdowns. Our first major bottleneck is a sender-related weakness. In this vertical communication, the manager will look bad if he fails to become an active listener. So communication is not just about pushing information down to the chain, and it actually requires the managers to genuinely pause, listen, and understand what their team is trying to say. So to be a good manager, we have to become a good listener. Next, we have a lack of concreteness. This issue commonly happens where management heavily relies on the uncertainty perception rather than gathering information and facts from the ground staff. So when they are doing something based on the perception and assumption instead of real world data, it will lead to the poor decision making. And consequence of poor decision making, it will create a bad expectation and bad reaction from the ground staff. Moving on to how information travel upwards, we often see a lag in information filtering. So this situation commonly happens when a manager send a false report to the management in order to protect themselves, protect their interests, and basically protect their career rather than bringing the real issues to light. And they're always sugarcoating the problems to look good on delays necessary solution. So as an example, when they get the data and information from the ground staff, instead of giving the real thing to the management, they alter the data, alter the information in order to protect themselves. And then finally, we must address attitude and relation barriers. Individual behaviors such as lack of emotional control, workplace gossip, can severely damage the vertical communication avenues. And I can say here a very toxic environment instantly breaks the trust required for open dialogues. But basically open dialogue can be happen in a very conducive environment of working. But then if the company is based on the hierarchy, based on the one lead management that don't open for any open dialogue, so it will goes to the bad vertical communication. All right, thank you.
Now I will explain about the effect of poor upward and downward communication. Number one, reduce employees' engagement and satisfaction. For the upward communication style, the management did not hear the idea or feedback from the staff or employees, so they will less satisfied and do not want to engage anything for the company. And for the downward, management fails to deliver the information regarding the tasks or work, so the employees did not satisfied to do their job. Number two, misunderstanding, confusion and declining decision-making quality. For the downward, the employees not get the information about their work, so it can cause the errors and misunderstanding at the operation. Not then for the upward can lead to wrong decision making. This for the management. Management cannot do the right decision making while trying to make the policy or when give the task to the employees because of poor communication. Number three, organizational performance and productivity can delay the operation. Number three, the reduce organizational performance and productivity can delay the operation and interrupt the coordination between employees and increase the errors and costs. Number four, increase workplace conflict and loss of organizational trust, affect the interpersonal conflict and organizational trust. Employees have doubt with the management decision making. For the upward, the employees think that their voice did not hear by the management, so they will not follow the decision making that made from the management. Then number 5, higher employees turnover, intention and organizational instability. When the employees dissatisfied for in the company, the employees will find the other companies that have better communication style compared to the previous company. So what happened to that company? They will lose most or many employees. So this can be the organizational instability, because the organization need to find the new employees, need to have the new interview, the new training to find the right candidates. Then it can take time and cost also. So moving to the next slide.
Thank you, Hassa. After identifying the effect of poor communication flow, several solutions can be implemented to improve organizational communication effectiveness. First, organizations should improve communication channel clarity by ensuring that information is delivered through the correct and structured channels. This helps prevent confusion and reduce the risk of misunderstanding between management and employees. Second, organizations should strengthen feedback mechanism by encouraging two-way communications. This allows employees to share concerns, provide suggestions, and help management understand workplace issues. Third, communication training should be provided to improve employees and managers' skill in areas such as clear message delivery, active listening, and effective interactions. Lastly, organizations should encourage an open communication culture where employees feel comfortable communicating with management. This can help improve trust, collaboration, and overall workplace performance. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
In conclusion, poor communication, both output and downward communication, actually is a major threat to any company. In the long run, it leads to the low productivity, wasted time, misunderstanding, and poor decision making. If we want to hit our target and protect our profits, information have to flow smoothly. But fixing this is not just up to the staff itself. Communication breakdowns are often driven by the top management. So when upper management relies on unclear instruction or refuse to practice two-way of communication system, so normally it will fail. Leader must take responsibility and build communication channels that actually work for their teams and company. Furthermore, a lack of the right information severely hurts employee management. Because of companies made up different departments, leaders need to understand the basic work of each team. This allows management to send the right instruction to the right people using the best channels. So ultimately, everyone in an organization must follow its own communication style, no matter their rank or their position. However, upper management holds the key, and it is up to leadership to ensure that the company communication style is practical, clear, and effective for every single employee. Thank you.